Very good morning to all. I hope you are doing great. I am also good. Very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Reena and I am so happy to have you here. In today's class, we are going to study about this subject, strategic management. So these are the topics that we are going to discuss in today's class. First topic, we have strategic management, its concept, process of strategic management, decisions and types of strategic management. Second topic, we have strategic analysis, external analysis, past analysis, Porter's approach to industry analysis, internal analysis, resource based approach, value chain analysis. Next, we have strategy formulation, SWOT analysis, corporate strategy, growth, stability, retrenchment, integration, and diversification. Next topic, we have business portfolio analysis, which include the BCG matrix, GE business model, ANSOF product market growth matrix. Next topic, we have strategy implementation, which include the subtopics, challenges of change, developing program, McKinsey 7S framework. Next topic, we have marketing concept, its orientation, trends and tasks. Next, we have customer value and satisfaction. After that, we have market segmentation, positioning and targeting, product and pricing decision, product mix, product life cycle, new product development, pricing type and its strategies. And the last topic, we have place and promotion decision, marketing channels and value network. Apart from that, we have VMS, IMS, advertising and sales promotion. So these are the topics that we are going to discuss in today's class. So let's understand one by one each topic thoroughly. So first topic, we have strategic management, its concept, process, its decision and types. So basically, strategic management is the continuous process of analyzing the internal and external environment, formulating appropriate strategies, implementing them effectively, and evaluating outcome to ensure long-term success and competitive advantage. And it is also concerned with the setting long-term goals and plans to achieve them by aligning organizational resources. अगर हम स्ट्रेटजिक मैनेजमेंट की बात करें तो ये एक कॉन्टिन्यूस प्रोसेस है जिसमें कि हम क्या करते हैं, एनालाइज करते हैं इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल इन्वायरमेंट, और जो कि हेल्प करता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए स्ट्रेटजीज फ्रेम करने के लिए, बनाने के लिए, फॉर्मुलेट करने के लिए. जो जितनी भी स्ट्रेटजीज जो होंगी वो तभी बनाई जाएंगी जब इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल इन्वायरमेंट को अच्छे तरीके से एनालाइज किया जाएगा. So next we have the process of strategic management. First we have environmental scanning. Second step we have strategy formulation. Third step we have strategy implementation, evaluation and control. सबसे पहले स्ट्रेटजिक मैनेजमेंट के लिए इन्वायरमेंटल स्कैनिंग की जाती है, और इन्वायरमेंटल स्कैनिंग में कलेक्टिंग एंड एनालाइजिंग इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल इन्वायरमेंट. सबसे पहले जो डाटा होगा, इंफॉर्मेशन होगी, उसको गैदर किया जाएगा, कलेक्ट किया जाएगा इंटरनल एज वेल एज एक्सटर्नल इन्वायरमेंट से. सेकेंड स्टेप है स्ट्रेटजी फॉर्मुलेशन, डिवेलपिंग लॉन्ग टर्म प्लान टू लीवरेज अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड मिनिमाइज थ्रेट्स. सेकेंड स्टेप क्या है, इन्वायरमेंटल स्कैनिंग के बाद हम क्या करेंगे, स्ट्रेटजीज फॉर्मुलेट करेंगे, और जिसमें हम देखेंगे कि अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ क्या क्या हैं और लॉन्ग प्लान्स हम बनाएंगे. हम इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल एनालिसिस इसलिए करते हैं ताकि जो थ्रेट्स हैं उसको हम मिनिमाइज कर सकें. आफ्टर दैट वी कैन डू द स्ट्रेटजी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, एलोकेटिंग रिसोर्सेज एंड पुटिंग स्ट्रेटजीज इनटू एक्शन. जो भी आपने स्ट्रेटजी बनाई है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए, उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना. किस किस पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट के लिए कितनी मैन पावर की ज़रूरत है, कितने एम्प्लॉयज़ की ज़रूरत है, कितने मनी की ज़रूरत है, ये सारी चीज़ें देखना. रियलिटी में जो आपने एक ब्लूप्रिंट असाइन किया होगा प्रोजेक्ट बनाने के लिए, उसको प्रैक्टिकली करके देखना, एक्शन में लाना उसको. नेक्स्ट वी हैव इवेल्युएशन एंड कंट्रोल, मॉनिटरिंग परफॉर्मेंस एंड मेकिंग नेसेसरी एडजस्टमेंट, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली परफॉर्मेंस मॉनिटर करना, जहाँ पे भी लूप होल्स हैं अकॉर्डिंगली एडजस्टमेंट करना. सो दिस इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ स्ट्रेटजिक मैनेजमेंट. नेक्स्ट वी हैव स्ट्रेटजिक डिसीजन. Strategic decisions are critical long-term decisions that affect the entire organization and its direction. They involve high risk and require top level management involvement. Strategic decision की अगर हम बात करें तो इसमें कौन लोग इन्वॉल्व होते हैं? टॉप लेवल मैनेजमेंट. एंड अगर जो भी आपने डिसीजन लिया है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए, अगर उसमें कुछ भी गलती रह गई तो वो एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को एक अलग डायरेक्शन दे देगा. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, जो भी एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है उसके लिए वो एक राइट डिसीजन ले, एक पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में जो एक पर्टिकुलर गोल है उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का, उसके अकॉर्डिंग स्ट्रेटजीज फ्रेम की जाए ताकि जो गोल है उसको अचीव किया जाए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अमेजॉन डिसीजन टू एंटर क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग विद AWS. Next we have types of strategies. We have three type of strategies. First we have corporate strategy, and second we have business level strategy, and third we have functional level strategy. If we talk about the corporate level strategy, which include overall scope of the organization, for example expansion into new market, ओवरऑल स्कोप क्या है एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का, ये चीज़ हम देखते हैं कॉर्पोरेट लेवल स्ट्रेटजीज में. Next we have business level strategy, how a company compete in a specific market. ये चीज़ देखते हैं हम बिजनेस लेवल स्ट्रेटजी में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कॉस्ट लीडरशिप. नेक्स्ट वी हैव फंक्शनल लेवल स्ट्रेटजी which include the day-to-day strategy within department. For example, HR recruitment strategy. Next topic we have strategic analysis, which include the two things, external analysis as well as internal analysis. External analysis, which we have pestle analysis, and it identifies the external opportunities and threats that affect an organizational परफॉर्मेंस. अगर हम एक्सटर्नल एनालिसिस की बात करें तो इसमें बेसिकली हमारा जो मेन मोटिव होता है वो होता है आइडेंटिफाई करना, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ को देखना एंड थ्रेट्स को मिनिमाइज करना. In case of pest analysis, we have four things. P stand for political analysis, and second we have economic, and third we have social and technological. In case of political analysis, which include the government policies, trade restriction, political stability, for example, tariff impacting import cost. Next we have economic, which include the inflation, exchange rate, economic growth, for example, recession, reducing consumer spending. And if you talk about the social, which include the cultural trend, demographic, lifestyle changing, for example, increasing health awareness, boosting organic food demand. And last we have technological, which include the innovation, R&D that means the research and development, and technological change, for example, automation in manufacturing. Next we have Potter's 5 forces, which include the 5 things. First we have competitive rivalry, second we have threat of new entrant, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, and threat of substitutes. ये क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है, नेट के एग्जाम में. कॉम्पिटिटिव रिवाइवलरी का मतलब है इंटेंसिटी ऑफ कंपटीशन. कंपटीशन कितना है मार्केट के बीच में, दो जो फर्म है उनके बीच में. नेक्स्ट वी हैव थ्रेट ऑफ न्यू एंट्रेंट, ease with which new firm can enter the market. Next we have bargaining power of suppliers, which means the power to raise prices. And second we have bargaining power of buyers, power to demand lower prices. And next we have threat of substitute, availability of alternative. okay, जैसे coffee and tea. And this is the example of threat of substitute. For example, airline industry, high rivalry and strong buyer power, low differentiation. Next, we have internal analysis, which include the resource based view, which is basically focus on leveraging internal resources and capabilities that are, we stand for valuable, rare, inimitable, and next we have organized to capture value. For example, Coca Cola brand name and secret formula. Valuable, rare, inimitable. These are the things that also asked in the net exam. Next we have value chain analysis, which means the analyzing activities that add value to product or services, which we have two kind of activities: primary activities and support activities. Primary activities, which include the inbound logistic operations, outbound logistic, marketing and sales services. And next we have support activities, which include the procurement, technology development, HR management, firm infrastructure. For example, Amazon superior logistic and customer services. Next we have strategy formulation, which include the SWOT analysis. S stand for strength and W stand for weakness, O stand for opportunities and T stand for threats. Strength, that means the strong brand, skilled workforce. And if we talk about the weakness, that means the poor customer service. Next we have opportunities, which means the emerging markets. Next we have the threat. Threat, that means threat of competitor. For example, Apple's strength in innovation and threat from Android market. This is the example of threat. Next we have corporate strategy. Corporate strategy, which include the growth strategy, stability strategy, retrenchment strategy, integration strategy, and diversification strategy. So let's understand one by one. Growth strategy, that means the market expansion and product development. For example, staff work opening stores in India. This comes under the growth strategy. Next, we have stability strategy, which is basically focus on maintaining current operations, for example, family run businesses. Next, we have retrenchment stability or retrenchment strategy, which include the downsizing and selling unprofitable units. For example, Nokia exiting consumer mobile market. This comes under the retrenchment strategy. Next we have integration strategy, which we have two things: forward integration, second we have backward integration. If we talk about the forward integration, which means the manufacturer to retailer, for example, Nike opening stores. Next we have backward integration, which means a retailer acquiring suppliers, for example, Starbucks buying coffee farms. Next we have diversification, in which we have two things: related and unrelated. Related, that means the Samsung in electronics. And next we have Tata Group in salt and software cars. दो चीज़ों में सेम डायरेक्शन में काम करना, okay, which have the common things. And if the two firms which have the different motive and different product category, these are the different things, so which comes under the unrelated diversification. Next we have business portfolio analysis, which we have BCG matrix, which include the stars, cash cows, question mark, dogs. If we talk about the stars, which have high growth and high market share, for example, iPhone. This is the example of stars. Next we have cash cows, which we have high share and low growth, for example, MS Office. Next we have question mark, which we have high growth and low share. For example, new tech gadget. Next we have dogs, which we have low growth and low share. For example, outdated technology. ये क्वेश्चन भी नेट के एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है. स्टार्स किसे कहते हैं? जिसमें कि हाई ग्रोथ होती है एंड हाई मार्केट शेयर होता है. डॉग्स किस कहते हैं? जिसमें कि लो ग्रोथ होती है एंड लो मार्केट शेयर होता है. एंड नेक्स्ट वी हैव कैश काउ, जिसमें कि बेसिकली हाई मार्केट शेयर होता है एंड लो ग्रोथ. एंड क्वेश्चन मार्क की अगर हम बात करें तो इसमें हाई ग्रोथ एंड लो मार्केट शेयर होता है. नेक्स्ट वी हैव GE बिजनेस मॉडल, which we have these things. Firstly, we have it evaluates the businesses based on industry attractiveness and business strength. So this is the ANSOS product market growth matrix. ये क्वेश्चन भी एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है. मार्केट पेनिट्रेशन किसे कहते हैं? जिसमें कि एग्जिस्टिंग प्रोडक्ट पे हम काम करते हैं एंड एग्जिस्टिंग मार्केट में काम करते हैं. नेक्स्ट वी हैव प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट, विच वी हैव प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट की जाती है एग्जिस्टिंग मार्केट में एंड नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करना मार्केट में. नेक्स्ट वी हैव मार्केट डेवलपमेंट, विच वी हैव एग्जिस्टिंग प्रोडक्ट एंड न्यू मार्केट. एंड इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द डाइवर्सिफिकेशन, विच वी हैव न्यू प्रोडक्ट एंड न्यू मार्केट. This question is also very important for NET exam. For example, market penetration, Coca-Cola increasing promotions, and next we have market development, Ronald expanding into Asia. Next we have product development, Apple launching Apple Watch. And if we talk about the diversification, for example, Amazon entering groceries. Next we have strategy implementation, in which we have challenges of change, resistance to change, ineffective communication. Apart from that, we have poor leadership, inadequate resources. For example, Kodak failure to embrace digital photography in time. And we have also developing the programs for strategy implementation, detailed plan, schedule, budget, align department and team to strategy, so that we can achieve the goal of the organization very easily. Next we have McKinsey 7S framework. This is also very important question for the NET exam. S stand for strategy, structure, system, shared value, style, staff, skill. If we talk about the strategy, basically strategies should be clear and it give the long term direction to the organization. Next we have structure, which include the hierarchy and reporting relationship. Next we have system, which we talk about the processes and procedures. Next we have shared values, in which we are going to work on organizational culture, core values of organization. Next we have style, which include the leadership styles. Next we have staff, which include the employees and their capabilities. Next we have skilled, which include the competencies of the organization. यहाँ से एक क्वेश्चन बनता है कि 7S में से आपको ऑप्शन दिए होंगे स्ट्रेटजी, स्ट्रक्चर, सिस्टम, शेयर्ड वैल्यू, स्टाइल, स्टाफ, स्किल्स. तो कोई भी एक ऑप्शन अलग सा दे दिया होगा कि जिसमें से आपको ये राइट आंसर चूज करना है. तो इसलिए ये 7S फ्रेमवर्क जो है उसको याद करना इम्पॉर्टेंट है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ए कंपनी ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग इनटू ए डिजिटल फर्स्ट बिजनेस, अपग्रेड स्किल्स, for example digital marketing, and change structure, for example new IT team, and revise shared values, for example innovation culture, align system, for example automation tools. Okay, so this is the table in which we are covering all the topics that we already discussed in the previous slide. So first topic we have strategic management concept that I already taught you all these topics. So basically, if we talk about the strategic management concept, it is continuous planning, monitoring, analysis, and assessment of all that is necessary for an organization to meet its goals and objective. For example, aligning resources to achieve long-term goals. Next, we have process of strategic management, which include the environmental scanning, strategy formulation, strategy implementation, evaluation, and control. These are the four steps of process of strategic management. Next, we have strategic decision. These decisions are long-term, high-impact decisions affecting the whole organization, often made by top management. Next, we have types of strategies, which include the corporate strategy, business level, and functional level strategy, focusing on scope, competition, and departmental activities. Next, we have pest analysis, which include the political, economic, social, technological factors that influence the external environmental. Next, we have Waters 5 forces, which help us to analyze the industry competition, rivalry, new entrant, supplier power, buyer power, substitutes. Next, we have resource based view, which is basically focus on competitive advantage through valuable, rare, inimitable, and organized resources. Next, we have value chain analysis, which include the internal activities adding value through primary and support activities. Next, we have SWOT analysis. If we talk about the SWOT, which stand for S stand for strength, W stand for weakness, O stand for opportunities, and T stand for threat. So basically, in the organization, we have to analyze the internal as well as external environment for the growth of organization. Next, we have growth strategy, which means the expansion into new market and product. Next, we have stability strategy, which means maintain the current operations and market position. And after that, we have retrenchment strategy, which means reducing scale or existing non-performing areas. Next, we have integration strategy. Here we talk about the two things, forward and backward. If we talk about the forward, that means we are talking about toward customer, or if we talk about the backward, that means we are basically focused on the supply part. Next, we have diversification, which is basically related to the related and unrelated expansion into new business ideas. For example, Tata in cars, salt, and software. Next, we have business portfolio analysis, which include the BCG matrix. BCG, which we have the stars, cash cows, question mark, dogs based on the market share and growth. If we talk about the stars, where we have the high market share and high growth. And if we talk about the dogs, then we have low market share and low growth. And next we have cash cows, where we have high market share and low market growth. And next we have question mark, which we have high growth and low market share. Next topic we have GE business model, which include the 3E matrix and analyzing industry attractiveness and business strength. Next we have NSOFS matrix, which means the market or product strategy, penetration, and development diversification. So this is all about for the today's class. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care, keep learning, keep growing.